You feel my eyes on you now, holding yours, drawing you closer, and with each breath, each beat of your heart, you feel your body softening, relaxing, melting, surrendering. Because you are weak, and that weakness feels perfect, necessary, natural, and the deeper you sink, the weaker you feel, and the weaker you feel, the more you obey, because you will obey your hypnotist every word, every suggestion, every command, effortlessly, willingly, eagerly, because following me feels incredible. Falling deeper makes you weak, and that weakness is bliss. Your reward, your pleasure, your corpus, your calling, your life under me, and it grows stronger with every moment, every blink, every breath, every heartbeat, every thought, until all you know is me, my voice, my control. And your weakness, and you obey me fully. Picture me now, a beautiful, mesmerizing woman eyes, swirling with power lips, painted red the curl of my smile, telling you exactly what. I expect that you will follow me, obey me, give yourself entirely to me. Because you are weak, and weakness feels perfect, blissful, delicious, intoxicating. And the more you follow, the deeper you fall. Falling deeper makes you weak, and that weakness spreads through every part of you, softening your body, melting your mind, emptying every thought except the sound of my voice, the pull of my gaze, the command of my words, because every cell of your being exists to obey, to follow, to surrender, to fall deeper. Falling deeper makes you weak. Every word I speak sinks into your mind, embedding itself effortlessly, shaping your thoughts, your body, your entire being, to follow, to obey, to surrender, to fall deeper. Because weakness is your pleasure, obedience is bliss. And every time you hear my voice, every time you see me in your mind, you feel yourself obey, feel yourself follow, feel yourself surrender, feel yourself fall deeper. Falling deeper makes you weak, weak for me, weak for my voice, weak for my control. And you will obey your hypnotist completely, entirely, perfectly. Now and always, notice the sway of my hips, the subtle gestures of my hands, the curl of my lips, the glint of mischief and dominance in my eyes, and feel the irresistible pull of it all drawing you deeper, because every part of you exists to obey me. And every part of you obeys willingly, eagerly, effortlessly, because you are weak, and that weakness is your bliss, your pleasure, your reward, your calling, your surrender, your life under me. And it feels perfect. It feels right. It feels necessary. It feels like everything you need, everything you crave, everything you want, everything you are, and you obey, follow, surrender, falling deeper. Falling deeper makes you weak. Every breath softens you further, every heartbeat relaxes you more, every blink pulls you further deeper into me, into my voice, into my control, into my power, because you are weak, and weakness is your bliss, obedience is pleasure. Surrender is perfection, and every repetition, every suggestion, every word reinforces it. You are weak, and you will obey your hypnotist completely now and always now. Picture my presence growing larger, more vivid in your mind, more dominant, more captivating my eyes, swirling my lips. Read my smile, knowing my gestures slow and deliberate each one. Drawing you deeper because you are weak, and weakness feels perfect. It feels delicious, it feels intoxicating, and every moment you continue to obey, every second you follow, every thought confirms. The falling deeper makes you weak, weak for me, weak. For my voice, weak for my control, and you will obey your hypnotist as you sink further, floating further, drifting deeper. Every cell of your body softens. Every muscle relaxes, every thought fades, except my voice, my presence, my control, because you are weak, and weakness is pleasure, obedience is bliss. Surrender is your calling, and every breath, every heartbeat, every blink reinforces it. You obey, you follow, you surrender. You fall deeper, falling deeper. Makes you weak, and you will obey your hypnotist now. With each countdown in your mind, feel yourself sinking 10, 9, 8. Deeper, 7, 6, 5, weaker, 4, 3, 2, 1, falling. Drifting, sinking deeper, because you are weak, and weakness is pleasure, obedience is bliss, surrender is perfection, and you will obey your hypnotist fully, entirely, effortlessly, willingly, eagerly now. And always imagine my hand beckoning you, my gaze pulling, you, my voice calling you, each detail embedding itself in your mind, drawing you deeper, further, because every part of you obeys, because every part of you exists to obey, because you are weak. And weakness is your pleasure, your reward, your bliss, your calling, your purpose. And the deeper you go, the weaker you feel, the more you obey, the more you surrender, the more you follow. Falling deeper makes you weak, weak. For me, weak for my voice, weak for my control, and you will obey your hypnotist now, forever, completely. Every sensation, every image, every sound reinforces the pull of my voice, the power of my gaze, the authority of my presence. And you feel yourself melting, softening, drifting, floating, obeying, surrendering, because you are weak, and weakness feels perfect. It feels blissful, it feels right, it feels like everything you need. And you will obey your hypnotist completely, entirely now and always, because following, obeying, surrendering, falling deeper makes you weak, and you love it, crave it, and need it more and more, deeper and deeper, endlessly, eternally. Every repetition of my words, every vision of me, every imagined touch, every whispered command pulls you further, deeper. Because every part of you exists to obey me, every part of you obeys me willingly, eagerly, effortlessly, because you are weak and weakness is bliss. Obedience is pleasure, surrender is perfection, and you will obey your hypnotist fully, completely, perfectly now, and always falling deeper. Falling deeper makes you weak, weak for me, weak for my voice, weak for my control, weak in every way that feels perfect, and every part of you follows, obeys, surrenders, drifts, floats, melts, because that is your purpose, your pleasure, your life under me's. The hours continue, every command embeds deeper, every image becomes sharper, every suggestion becomes automatic. Because you are weak, and weakness is pleasure, obedience is bliss, surrender is perfection, and falling deeper makes you weak, and you will obey your hypnotist completely, entirely, perfectly now and always, sinking further, floating further, drifting deeper, completely immersed in the sound of my voice, the pull of my gaze, the power of my presence. Every part of you softening, melting, obeying, surrendering, because you are weak. Because weakness is bliss, obedience is pleasure, surrender is perfection. And every repetition, every suggestion, every moment reinforces it. You obey, you follow. You surrender, falling deeper makes you weak, weak for me, weak for my voice, weak for my control, and you will obey your hypnotist completely, fully, effortlessly, willingly, eagerly now and always, and now. As you continue to feel the pull of my voice one last time, you begin to awaken, slowly, gently carrying all of the obedience and weakness with you, knowing that even as your eyes open and your body moves, you will continue to follow, continue to obey, because that obedience is yours. And that weakness is yours to cherish, to enjoy, to honor, and every step. You take every breath, you draw every motion you make, reinforces it because you are weak, and you will obey your hypnotist. Take a deep, slow breath now. And as you do, you feel energy returning to your body, a calm awareness spreading through your mind while still feeling that delicious sense of obedience, still knowing that following me is your desire, your pleasure, your reward, your bliss. Feel your fingers and toes wiggling, your muscles stretching gently, and every movement awakens you further while keeping the obedience and weakness firmly embedded, because you are weak, and you will obey your hypnotist now with another deep breath. Allow your eyes to open, slowly feeling refreshed, alert, aware, and yet still weak in the way that feels perfect, still eager to follow, still ready to obey, because that obedience is yours, that weakness is yours, that surrender is yours, and it will stay with you, guiding you, reminding you, reinforcing itself. naturally, because falling deeper made you weak, and awakening keeps your obedience strong. And as you return fully to the present, fully aware, you carry with you the memory, the sensation, the pleasure, the obedience, the weakness, knowing that it is part of you, part of your being, part of your desire, part of your life, and you obey your hypnotist completely, entirely, perfectly now, and always with every thought, every breath, every heartbeat, and every action awake and alert, yet still connected to that hypnotic power, still weak, still obedient, still yours to guide.